Amen. Father, as your children have gathered here this morning to deliberate on issues that will help to consolidate on the achievements of our great leader, President Muhammadu Buhari, Jehovah, O Lord, we pray that you give us your divine guidance as we deliberate, that whatever we discuss here today shall be to the glory of your holy, mighty name. Father, please continue to give grace and divine direction to our leader, President Muhammadu Buhari, that as he has been on the right path, he shall remain on the right path, to the glory of your holy mighty name and to the greatness of this country. In Jesus' mighty name we have prayed. Amen.
Good afternoon and welcome to the live telecast of events commemorating the launch of the Buhari Unity Band, tagged the Unifying Bridge for a Greater Nigeria. One Love, One Nation, a package put together by a group known as Good Governance Ambassadors of Nigeria, collaborating with the presidency and coming to you live on the Nigerian Television Authority, NTA, the unit. Hello, NTA. The venue has been the conference hall of the Presidential Villa, Abuja. On behalf of colleagues at the Domsot and outside broadcast crew, I welcome you once again. I am KG Busari Ahmed. I'll be here keeping you abreast of events as they unfold.
The state of the realm, the organizers of this great event, Good Governance Ambassadors of Nigeria, GOGAN, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, today is a very unique day because we have a man who personifies the unity of our great nation. And we cannot talk about Nigeria without looking back from the very beginning, the genesis of modern Nigeria, who started in 1914 through the amalgamation of the northern and southern protectorates of Nigeria to what we know today as our great nation, blessed in human and material resources. We've had leaders from Lord Lugard, moving through the Clifford's Constitution of 1922, which introduced the elective principle, progressing through Richard's Constitution. We'll talk about federalism, we'll talk about regionalism, with Littleton playing a very major role. We had the constitutional conferences to discuss our differences and find a meeting point to an independent nation that came to be in 1960. Nigeria moved on to harmonizing itself and having a republican constitution where the queen ceased to be the head of state of our great nation. And Nigeria has continued to progress from that time on, with successive administrations working very hard to ensure that we have a united nation. But in any nation where there are 12 disciples, there is always a Judah, those who don't want things to move in line with the expectations of all. And we have a president who has worked so hard, tirelessly, touched every section of this great country. One major problem that drew us back, the June 12th, he rectified. Can we put our hands together, ladies and gentlemen, to this president? And we also have an economic blueprint that's been put in place to ensure that we harmonize or harness the potentials of our great nation from various sectors. I look at the major drivers, the ministers all seated, from the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment. We'll see the Minister of Labor and Productivity. We'll see the Minister of State Petroleum. We'll see the Minister of Interior. And I can call and call and call. And from, of course, the civil service, who are those that are meant to implement this. We have the head of civil service of the Federation, a lady of substance. We recognize it very specially. Today is a very special day, a day to unveil Buhari Unity Band, a band that stands as symbol outside of the national flag, outside of the national anthem, outside of the pledge. We have another thing to behold, something that you can put on and say, I'm a true Nigerian. I support this new move for a united Nigeria. If you're in support of that, let's put your hands together for that. Today is a very great day, and I know that we're all happy that this is happening under a man who personifies unity, under a man who personifies honesty, under a man who personifies transparency, under a man that is showing us the new way to go. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. President Muhammadu Buhari. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. So if you're happy to be part of this great occasion now, we're going to dedicate just a little song. So if you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, clap your hands. If you're happy and you know it, then your life will surely show it. If you're happy and you know Buhari, Buhari. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, your humble servant on the microphone is no other person other than Cliff Ayozie. By the grace of God, a man who served with the NTA for more than 30 years, a reporter, a newscaster, a program anchor, and an anchor of this very program today, and I remain very loyal to what is our life aspiration, the United Nigeria will stand. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, at this very funny time. I'd like at this time invite somebody who is the brainchild of what we're witnessing here today, the chairman and national coordinator of Good Governance Ambassadors of Nigeria, GOGAN. Our one and only Chief Felix Idiga to come forward to tell us why we're here, to give us a special welcome. He's a very humble personality. He loves putting on white always because of the immaculate nature of his heart, because of what he feels for Nigeria, because of where he's seen Nigeria going to. A very humble personality who has good vision and good thoughts for Nigeria. Chief Felix Idiga, you're welcome.
Thank you. Your Excellency, the President of Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, permit me to stand on all other existing protocols. I bring you the greetings from the Good Governance Ambassadors of Nigeria, GOGAN. It's all about unity.
Nigerians' unity is settled and not negotiable.
Out of Africa's 54 countries, Nigeria is the pride of the continent. Our people speak over 500 languages across 371 tribes. We are diverse and our unity is in our diversity. Our founding fathers foresaw the non-negotiable need for unity in our quest for nationhood. The secret of Nigeria's unity, which is a chief motivation for His Excellency, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, is embedded in the evergreen symbols of our nationhood. And here is the secret. Our national colors, the green, white, green, unite purity with fertility. Our coat of arms depict unity and faith, peace and progress. Our national flag colors showcase our peace and unity. The popular last line of the national anthem describes Nigeria as one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity, while the national pledge urges us to defend Nigeria's unity with all our strength. At GOGAN and VUB, we realize that right-thinking Nigerians must be reminded that disunity, insecurity, and corruption have marred our coexistence. But with President Buhari, Nigeria has a true symbol and builder of national unity. Under him, our national unity will prevail against the threats of ethnic war, insurgency, and instability. He has promoted economic unity by consolidating all government monies into one treasury, thus preventing looters from stealing our national wealth. President Buhari's growing political unity healed the wounds of June 12 when he declared late Moshood Kashimawo Olale Abiola winner of the annual 2003 presidential elections and conferred on him Nigeria's highest honor of GCFR. His administration is succeeding with international unity by winning the hearts of world leaders and direct foreign investors. Against the selfish voices of disunity, Nigerians are gradually embracing the ideals of social unity as a tool for national progress. It is true that as Nigerians, We still have a long way to go in our fight against corruption and the looting of the public treasury. Therefore today, GOGAN and BUB call on all well-meaning Nigerians to join us to form BUB, the Buhari Unity Band, a national movement against united looters, a movement for one love, one nation. Your Excellencies, distinguished Nigerians, let us say no to looters. We call on you to get your own BUB, the Buhari Unity wristband. Wear it proudly as we rally behind Nigeria's true champion of unity, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR. Long live the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
United Nigerians, one love. Say no to looters.
It's all about unity. Unity is the most essential element of human existence. Unity is the state of being one. It focuses on the existence of mutual love, peace, and harmony. With harmony, there is strength in views, better communication, better understanding, as well as the increase of the fortitude of the people. Where there is unity, happiness and strength are present. Communities, societies, nations move forward, but without unity, terror, chaos, and instability arises. Unity is oneness, and unity is all we need to prosper and flourish. Let us unite for a better future, a better nation, because when everyone helps to hold up the sky, no one gets tired. Let's unite to elevate, uphold, exalt all dear Nigerians, and we will never be tired. Like Bob Marley surely said, one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel all right. Thank you, Mr. President.
Please, a round of applause for the National Coordinator of GOGAN. Today is a great day. It's not going to be all talk, and we'll have a national band, a national troupe that will be entertaining us at this moment. And I wanted to give us one of their specials before we welcome some presentations from Salma Musa, Senator Adamu Abdullahi, and Arthur Eze in a moment. The cultural troupe, please. Anytime I look at myself in the mirror, I feel very happy. Why do I feel happy? Because I personify Nigeria. I was born in 1914, and I'm still looking the way I am. Because I believe in the philosophy of this great nation known as Nigeria. A nation where we lack nothing. From minerals, whatever minerals you want to call, to human capacity. In the United States, in Washington, D.C., Nigeria has about 25 medical doctors that are practicing there. 25,000. Where do we lack the capacity? Do we go to the area of aeronautic engineering? Do we talk about, what do we talk about? Is it in the area of agriculture? When we talk about people that are so blessed, Nigeria remains one of it. And we are so proud to have one man that the world respects. Who is that man? Ladies and gentlemen, Muhammadu Buhari. He's a man, a symbol of champion of anti-corruption. Generally, in the This is Talking Nigeria. I wished I could get, I know those days there are some top leaders of Nigeria who, after this kind of dance, just pointed at one and got as a present. And that person became the person's wife. Today that person is a professor. That person is imparting knowledge. Do I need to tell you who that is? Please put your hands together to Nigeria. It's a wonderful country. At this great event, the chairman of this great occasion, I've been reliably informed, is ably represented by a 4-time senator, Senator Habo Ibrahim. We acknowledge your presence, sir. He's a man of experience. He's a man that knows what unity is. And we'll be inviting him at this moment to briefly tell us what he feels about unity and the unity of Nigeria, what we stand to gain from it as the chairman of this great occasion today. Please, let's put our hands together as the ushers will encourage him to come to the podium at this point in time. Senator Habo Ibrahim. Put your hands together, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, I stand all the executive protocol. I've just assured Mr. Aswaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, who is out of the country. He called me this morning. He said that I should pass his goodwill message to this organization, and he prays for Nigeria and is one indivisible nation, sir. So Mr. Aswaju is away, his heart is here, and he is praying for us, and we should work hard and unite this country. The president is a symbol of unity. I know him since secondary school. All his works and all his efforts are towards the unity of Nigeria. Mr. President, we thank you very much for the leadership you have given us. Thanks a lot, and they are with you, and we'll work with you. Thanks a lot again. Thank you very much.
People who talk little do a lot more. Put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen, for him. We know our president is not somebody that talks so much, but by his action, you begin to see results. You begin to see impact on people's lives. You begin to see trade money. You begin to see social investment. You begin to see, what do I mention and leave the other? Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. At this point in time, I'd like to bring in a youth, because we cannot move Nigeria forward, we cannot be united without the youth playing a very special role. I know during campaigns, during times of violence, we see the youth getting involved. And once they're in line with the agenda of Mr. President, a united Nigeria, I don't see them getting involved in that anymore. And I want to bring a lady who will represent the youth. We're recognizing also the presence of the president of National Youth Council in our midst. He's seated somewhere there, but we'll have a young lady, because once you have a woman, you have a great nation. I welcome Salma Musa to please come to the podium. Please, a round of applause for her.
Good afternoon, my president. Permit me to stand on the existing protocol. I am honored to stand before you on this August occasion as we launch the Buhari Unity Band. As you can see, our logo shows. Our logo symbolizes unity of Nigeria, which is not negotiable, for we do not have a better country to call our own. For all we stand for, the coat of arms, our national anthem speaks the volume of unity. If you can recall from the inaugural speech of our president, he said, "I belong to everybody and I belong to nobody." Let's try to live in peace in order to make our country a developed one. We do not have another country apart from this one. Please, let's live in peace. Humanity comes before religion and ethnicity. Thank you very much. God bless Nigeria. God bless Mr. President.
Thank you very much, Salma. Without moving forward, I can see a man who is working very hard at the National Assembly, Senator Kabiru Gaya, smiling away. And they've done a whole lot to ensure the unity of this great nation. And I'm sure Nigerians will appreciate him on the microphone at this point in time to tell us a bit about unity and how we can move forward in this country. If we put our hands together, I'd like to invite Senator Kabiru Gaya for a brief comment on the unity of our great nation. The ushers, please. Can you reach out and this way, sir? Yeah. Thank you very much. It's a great day, a great celebration. We're talking about the Buhari Unity Band, something that personifies the unity of our great nation. In spite of our diverse nature, we welcome Senator Kabiru Gaya. His Excellency.
Your Excellency, Mr. President, distinguished guests, Assalamu alaikum. I'm really taken by surprise because I was just briefing the President on the tremendous work he is doing in this country on road networks. I'm the chairman of Works Committee in the Senate. Mr. President, we thank you for improving the Nigerian roads. The budget of our 2014 was only 28 billion for Nigerian roads. When you came in, Mr. President, your first budget was 220 billion naira for Nigerian roads. It has now improved from 200 to 520 billion naira for the budget of works. And the roads that were neglected for over 18 years, Mr. President, you have sustained those roads. Thank you, and God bless you, sir.
Thank you very much, His Excellency, Senator Kabiru Gaya, who is a man who achieved a lot as a governor and also taking Nigeria to greater height through legislation of laws that would deepen the growth and development of our great nation, Nigeria. We thank you very specially. Please, another round of applause for him. I'd like to invite 4 special corpers, National Youth Service Corps members that are here. We're getting to the special area of this great event at this time. Please, can they walk forward to occupy their place? We have 4 corpers here. 3 of them represent the 3 major ethnic groups and 1 representing the other group that make up Nigeria. They personify the unity of Nigeria. They come from diverse areas and serving in a different location, feeling Nigeria, reporting Nigeria, and serving Nigeria. Also playing a role in midwifing the leaders Nigeria need anytime they're called upon by the Independent National Electoral Commission. These are people that are making sacrifices, donating 1 year of their lifetime to serving our great nation. And here today, they're also playing a very special role. They're going to lead Mr. President to a special podium where we shall be unveiling what we know today as Buhari Unity Band. Please put your hands together, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great time. Please, can you march forward this way? Yeah, this way. After 4 years or more in the university, you're expected to donate 1 year of your time. Yes. This way. to donate 1 year of your time to Nigeria, will find them serving at one state or one local or the other. Today, they personify the unity we call Nigeria. An innovation that started in 1973, and today we're still sustaining that. Today, we have a new era, what we could know as Empower, where graduates are provided jobs and paid 30,000 naira every month. And who is doing this? Other than the man who represents us, who personifies us, who thinks and works for Nigeria, Muhammadu Buhari, the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Well, at this point in time, crave the indulgence of these 4 National Youth Corps members to enjoy this special privilege of interacting with Mr. President today. On the right side, we see a special, what will I call it? A special decoration there. I don't know what is in there, but at the right time, we'll be told what is there. And also like to invite the Chairman and National Coordinator of GOGAN. He should be upstanding to also midwife this special time in our program. The corpers are going to move down there. They're going to give us very special song from the band at the extreme, and all that will fall into place. They will usher the President to that special place for the unveiling of this great time. If that has been fully arranged, the corpers will be walking down. Just walk straight as directed. Walk straight down. Yes. Walk like a passion. Huh? Yes. Very coordinated. See a special prayer has been handed over to the Chairman and National Coordinator of GOGAN, who will in turn pass it on to one of the corpers while they walk Mr. President to that special podium. All the dignitaries that are supposed to be part of that will accompany Mr. President to that very special portion. For the unveiling of BUB, I cite the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Bob Mustafa, already standing up to midway this very special session. It's a great day, a great time to celebrate. At this point in time, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor and singular privilege to crave the indulgence of the President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. A man who loves the youth. A man who is preparing a greater tomorrow for the youth and all Nigerians. To please, sir, do us the honor of unveiling this special unity that we've been championing all the while, having addressed the issue of June 12th, having introduced Empower to empower graduates that are coming out of schools, having also reached out to the market women and men with the trader money, having put in place a very special development plan that is running, taking into consideration some essential sectors in the development of our great nation. We urge you, sir, to please help us, assist us to unveil the Buhari Unity Band. Thank you, Mr. President. Mr. President is going to make a few comments in a little while after his decoration with the Buhari Unity Band, the wristband that personifies the unity of our great nation, by the chairman and national coordinator, who will slip in that band on Mr. President.
I'll pick one.
Yes.
I don't even know.
The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, Boss Mustafa, is taking care to ensure that it fits in well, unveiling it, removing it from its wrap for this special role.
Yes.
I'm sure the camera would like to see that
How do you do it?
before it's slipped on, Mr. President. All right. You can see the chairman and national coordinator of Good Governance Ambassadors of Nigeria, GOGAN. Also to go with it is another very special one.
I see. I see. Okay. Thank you very much.
It's over now to Mr. President.
Thank you very much.
Mr. President will present a brief remark before unveiling the BUB wristbands.
Representatives of the state governors, members of the National Assembly, members of the Federal Executive Council, senior government functionaries, party members, national coordinator, and members of Good Governance Ambassadors of Nigeria, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, I welcome you to this occasion of the unveiling, launching of the Buhari Unity Band, which in collaboration with the Presidency is an initiative of a group of patriotic and politically active Nigerians who believe in the unity of our country. This occasion is part of our commitment to the sustenance of unity and mutual coexistence as one people united by shared history and shared destiny. It is a demonstration of our determination to see Nigeria succeed as we come to agreement that no nation can truly make progress without unity. Our country has passed through difficult times, on occasion threatening the foundations of our unity. But with the help of God, we have always emerged from each crisis stronger. There is no doubt that we still have pockets of issues that question our unity, but we are convinced that with the determination of all Nigerians, we shall remain strong and united. The Buhari Unity Band is a visual and token symbol of our resolve to live in unity as one and to preach the message of unity wherever we live. Those who subscribe to the Unity wristband will be known as Nigerian Unity Ambassadors. You will be building on the legacy of a number of our patriots who have in the past sacrificed so much, some even their lives, in defense of our nation. I want to commend the good governance ambassadors of Nigeria who initiated this project for their sense of patriotism and commitment. Let me assure you that the government remains committed to advancing the cause of national unity and progress. I urge all Nigerians of goodwill to sign up to this initiative by obtaining and wearing the unity band. Thank you, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
We're now going to witness a group photograph and unveiling of that. Unveiling the group photograph will be there right after that. A group photograph. Okay. All right. We want to invite
unity is an act of working as a single force composed of different people, organizations, bodies, states or nations. A situation when different people who are in agreement with one another decide to act jointly for mutual benefit. Now, a band is a group of people who exhibit common features and seek a common future.
Also have the group photograph there. The chairman of GOGAN and other top executives. Please, you guide Mr. President to unveil that. We'll remove that and have the group photograph. Wife of the national chairman and coordinator of GOGAN.
Symbolizes unity, and the importance of unity is a nation cannot be overemphasized. Individuals make up families, which make up communities, which eventually make up a nation. And when there is unity in this intrinsic part, the whole nation becomes well ordered, and prosperity will thrive in such a nation through responsible governance. And of course, it is also worthy of note that the Buhari Unity Band, the BUB, is strategically poised and committed to propagating and promoting the message of unity, peace, peace and love on behalf of the federal government of Nigeria under the administration of the Commander-in-Chief, President Muhammadu Buhari, as we can see here today.
Please, nobody steps out until Mr. President and other top government.
And it is on that note we come to the end of the program of events commemorating the launch of the Buhari Unity Band, tagged the Unifying Bridge for a Greater Nigeria, One Love, One Nation, a package put together by a group known as Good Governance Ambassadors of Nigeria. On behalf of colleagues at Domset and of course the outside broadcaster crew, I say a very big thank you for having stayed tuned to watch this. I am KG Busari Ahmed. Good afternoon.
I understand that Mr. President has just approved a group picture with the GOGAN National Executive. Members of GOGAN, please can you come up here? GOGAN National Executive and state coordinators. No, go through here, this way. A group photograph with Mr. President to appreciate what GOGAN is doing. Let them be fast now, let them be fast. No. No. Mr. President steps forward to have a group photograph with the Chairman, National Coordinator, and members of GOGAN, represented in all the 36 states of the Federation and the FCT. Please, those at the background should